Hey, what's up guys? Angel Perfect TV Killer back with another action figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Werewolf by Night Man-Thing action figure, man. And holy shit, man, just by looking at the front, man, this figure looks hella fucking insane, dude. But yeah, man, we have Man-Thing here. Fun fact, this is my first Man-Thing figure I do own in my collection, so I'm very excited to open this guy up. Actually, almost every review I do of a certain character is my first, character, brought into my collection. I don't know if you guys seen my video I've done. I showed off some figures I'm gonna end up reviewing this week, and all those characters are new to the collection. So that's what makes these review a little bit more special to me, because obviously, man, I haven't had those characters in the collection. I never had a Man-Thing in the collection, so this review is gonna be really good. But yeah, man, this is the front of the package. Looks really nice. Werewolf by Night. This is a Man-Thing that is from the show. Unfortunately, I didn't get around to seeing that show, Werewolf by Night, but Man-Thing looks so freaking sick. I may have to look at the show now, man, because I am a fan of Man-Thing. Not a huge fan, but I do like the character enough, man. He is a cool character. Super powerful character, by the way. One of my favorite powers from Man-Thing is whenever he feels that you are fearing him, he can just fucking destroy you, evaporate you, and just by a touch, and that is insane. I love how powerful Man-Thing is. But yeah, enough about that. The rest of the package on the side, we do have a cool artwork of Man-Thing himself, looking hella sick right there. I love how everything is in black and white, and then the eyes stays red. That's a really good touch right there. And then you go to the back, you have another picture of Man-Thing, just a close-up of his face. One side, his eyes not that glowy, but the other side is just glowing a lot more. The same thing here, Werewolf by Night. On the side, you get nothing. But yeah, that was the package. Nothing else to talk about. Let's get this monster out of the package. And here we have Man-Thing right out of the package. And holy shit, guys, man. The amount of paint detail and just like the sculpt of this guy amazes me, man. This Man-Thing figure has to be one of their, like, honestly, it has to be one of their figures of the year, to be honest, just because of the amount of details and paint that this figure has, man. I mean, just let's get closer to the face here real quick. If you can tell, man, you have a mixture of the darker greens that go throughout the body, of course. But in the face, you got that lighter, nice light greens mixed with some different other greens and stuff like that. I really love how that looks. You get some of that throughout the bottom here as well. You get that throughout the arms, which looks really freaking great. Like the forearm right here, you can see some lighter greens right here. And, obviously up here in the upper arm and stuff like that is darker green, like the body. I just love that, man. And then you just go throughout the entire body. You just see branches on his arms, his entire body. You got mushrooms coming out of his arms and legs. It's just, dude, this guy is just full of detail. And if we just look closer, like a closer look into his body, man, you just see leaves and stuff like that, like good texture throughout the figure. You see leaves right there throughout his head. This figure did not miss. Like, Hasbro did not miss with this guy. I tell you what, you have a little flower right there too, man. That's nice, man. Really love that, man. You got some bones on the front of his chest. You got rib cage right there, man, where it looks really freaking nice. I wish it kind of continued to the bottom, but that looks pretty nice as well, man. You go to the back. I mean, you like I said, the mushrooms you got there, and you have more mushrooms coming down of his lower leg, right, his calf right there, his lower calf. You got some mushrooms coming out of there as well. Yeah, man, this guy is just filled with freaking details all around, dude. And I just can't stop looking at his face, man. You got the three hanging parts of his face coming down, filled with detail as well. Got branches and stuff like that, the different greens and stuff. And then if you get to his face, you know, you see his eyes, man. And they're really well painted, man. Like, I really love how his face is painted. I can't stop that. I can't stop looking at that, man. And look how nicely painted are his red eyes, man. No mistakes, no nothing. Just looks really clean throughout, man. So no complaints there, man. Then his hands, of course. Just like the details just go around this guy. And that's really nice. I mean, there's figures that, like, they have a lot of details in the front, but then there's certain areas that the details just stop. But, nah, man. Man-Thing here, dude, throughout the whole figure, he just has a lot of sculpt, a lot of paint details. And this guy just, dude, holy shit. Love how this guy came out, man. And not only his details, man, but he has great articulation as well. I mean, for his head, man, I mean, he does look up that far. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's there a little bit. I mean, if you want him to make him look up a little more, you could just, you know, use the ab crunch, but he could look up that far. He can look down basically nothing, but if you want him to look down, actually, you just use the ab crunch to look down. And that works perfectly. His arm does go up up that far, which is really good. He does have the bicep swivel. He does have single jointed elbow, which has pretty good range right there. It's not too bad. His wrist does go, you know, forward and back, and you can swivel it, which is pretty good. He does have a pretty good ab crunch that goes that far forward, which is actually pretty freaking good for how big this character is. And does go back that far, not a crazy amount, but I mean, you don't need him to go super back anyway, so that's a good amount right there. His legs does kick up that far, pretty good. Can barely kick back, you know, about that far. It's a little bit. He got the upper thigh swivel right there. Got the double jointed knees, which is pretty fucking cool. And his feet does go up, oh well, barely anything, but does go down about that far, and does have the ankle rocker right there. So yeah, that was the articulation. I'm not gonna lie, for the size of this character, that's some pretty good articulation. So man, the details mix with that articulation, just, man, freaking amazing. And then for his accessories, he does not come much. He does come with different hands, and he comes with these hands, which looks really freaking nice. I like how long his hands look, man. It does really give him that swampy feeling. So I like how long his hands do look. Really nicely detailed right there. But yeah, man, that is what he comes with. That was the details, the articulation. And yeah, man, let's let's go through some quick size comparisons, man. This is a pretty big boy, man. So let's see how he towers up against some other characters and other heavy hitters from the Marvel Universe. So I will be back with some other figures. And for these quick size comparisons, here he is next to a Marvel Legends Spider-Man and a Marvel Legends Thor. And if you can see, he is a towering monster. And here's Man-Thing next to some other heavy hitters like the Son of Hulk Scar and the Rhino, with the Scar being a tad bit taller than the Man-Thing, and also a bit taller than the Rhino himself. So, but still, Man-Thing is still up there in height, which is really freaking cool. Nice to see him square up against these guys. Same size as them, so that's pretty nice. Got some great size to the Man-Thing. And here he is next to the heaviest hitter in the Marvel Universe, the Incredible Hulk. And I love how this look, since the Hulk and Man-Thing did square up back then in the comic books, and it was a good fight. Man-Thing was actually holding his own, man. Like I said before, man, Man-Thing is a powerful character in the Marvel Universe, powerful enough to go toe-to-toe with the Incredible Hulk. So that says a lot about that character. But here he is next to the Hulk. They look very sick next to each other. And for some horror, since the Man-Thing is more based on the horror side of things, here he is next to Frankenstein's monster. And here he is next to the Wolfman. By the way, these two are from the NECA Ultimate line. Pretty cool figures. But yeah, here he is with some horror characters. And yeah, man, that was the size comparisons. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, this Man-Thing figure is really well done, well painted, well detailed, well articulated as well. So dude, man, look, I highly recommend this figure to your collection. This guy is just, he won't disappoint. You know, if you're a fan of the Man-Thing, dude, this is the Man-Thing figure. I know Hasbro did come out with a Build-A-Figure for the Man-Thing. Supposedly, you know, obviously more comic book accurate Man-Thing. But this guy also do have that classic look from the comics. So if you don't have your hands on the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure, like obviously me, I don't have that, this is a way better route to go, man, to be honest. I mean, dude, he won't even fall off on you. Obviously, Build-A-Figures tends to, like, fall, you know, pieces, arms and legs, whatnot. But this guy is sturdy. He is well put together, dude. Well articulated, well detailed and all that, man. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this Man-Thing figure. He's going to look really sick in the display. And just put him in all sick poses. Put him in, you know, sick poses for Instagram posts and stuff like that, man. Really loving this Man-Thing. No gripes, to be honest. I have no complaints with this guy. I mean, the articulation is good, detail's good. I mean, there's nothing to complain about, honestly. So I give this guy a good rating, man. It is a pretty good figure. But yeah, man, that was my review of the Man-Thing. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.